Okay. I start. Omar.
I've had the dum 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 sound, which means that we've already started. Guys, doing.
Or oh
Yippee!
yeah, how you guys doing?
I thought you were supposed to start.
I mean, I have started, yeah.
Okay, I have nothing to say to that.
Yeah, either way, my name is Manasa Gidu and welcome to Toto News.
Your name is Giduru.
Githua.
I have known you for 7 years.
And you didn't know my
and
second
I did
name.
not know that.
I also am guilty. I also don't know your second name. I know Caleb.
My second name is Caleb.
Interesting. Where is that? Where does the A and J come from for AJ?
You see, my mom and dad did the same. Well, one would pick the first name and the other one would pick the second name. Then the last name would be both.
Interesting.
So, my mom's picked my second name, which is Caleb, which most people refer to me by. I don't know why, but people in my school refer to me as AJ. Really weird.
Yeah.
AJ is literally just that, not Amani Kutukudana. You know, there's a time someone called me Adrian in church, and I literally just accepted it because I don't know this person.
Yeah.
So I just went on. Like, I was called Adrian for the rest of that day. I did not care at all.
Yeah.
I didn't even care a shot.
Interesting. And I think we have already started that show on a very high note.
Huh?
Well, my Githua is basically just an ancestry name that I got from my ancestors.
Githua sounds like one of those, what's it called? Names from Japan, like Musashi the Immortal. Hi, my name is Githura, and my slayed 1,000 people in 46 seconds.
Yeah, so I think this is my second name. I pick it from my dad's side. And yeah. What else? Yeah, and I think now today we are going to be having the questions that we usually have, and then we're going to have a movie review at the end. And you have
I thought
something to say
movie
about
review was Evans's thing.
I mean, we can still put a segment.
You know, thinking about it, it has been so long since I've done news insights. I need to
Yeah.
do news insights one of these days.
I think after this you can fight with Omar, right?
I don't feel like it. Okay. Tell me something. As a working, hard, tall, strong, courageous, amazing, spectacular, cool, awesome, rich, 6-figure job with long hair and big muscles, goes to the gym at 4 a.m. How do you think like working is?
Working. Okay, how do I think working is? I'll say this. Work is not work. I'll say this. I believe work is at the center of who we are. Do you know that you'll spend most of your whole life, like 3/4 of your whole life, at work?
I plan on becoming rich by 25 and working at a mansion from 30. Like
Okay.
from 25 to 30, I don't want to work.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I pray for you, and even as you walk on that path, right? And I think that's what I was saying. So, work is a very big part of your life. So, for me, when I look at work, I want to do work that stems inside of me. You get?
Yes.
Like, it's tied to purpose. I think that's why I do whatever I do, because it's part of who you are. Because work, you're going to be in work 3/4 of your whole life. You're going to be at work 3/4 of your whole life. So, yeah, that is what I have, especially when it comes to work. Yeah.
Quite a heart-touching story. You know, I hate what my brain does. Because I could be having a serious conversation about why bombs aren't good and how to solve One Piece. 100% ball knowledge, if you get that reference.
Yeah.
One Piece, one World Peace,
World
One
Peace, One
Piece.
Piece,
You
yeah.
know,
I see that.
thinking on the same wavelengths. Like, and then something that I watched 52 years ago
Yeah.
on August 20th just pops into my brain. Quite funny.
Yeah. What did you watch that long ago?
You see, my brain also does this thing where if I'm talking about something, the previous thing that I was talking about disappears. Which is why when you see me trying to make a really smart point and then someone goes, those mosquito noises. I forget what I was saying.
Okay. I really admire how your brain works. I wish sometimes my brain would work like that and also be like that.
You know, to say the truth, I am not smart at all. I have a 1.4 GPA, honestly. And wait, what does GPA mean?
When we can check that up.
GPA. Oh, I think GPA means grades all the semester.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have an S. Grades per. I know it has a grades per. What's the last word in G? Grades per algorithm. No, grades per. It's an A. Now I just look like I'm stuttering. Let's go on to the next conversation.
Yeah, then probably.
Let's. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like I just cut off a really important point.
No, I just wanted to say we can check that up later, the meaning of GPA. But before we go that, we can go to the questions. Okay.
I was gonna say that.
Okay. Say that again then.
Put them back. Now, finish saying what you were saying so that it can look like. I'm kidding. So let's go to the just stress.
You have to like shuffle them.
I've never gotten a point of shuffling because it's already random selection.
Okay.
And even if you knew what it was inside, it's like Uno cards. You know the cards, you know how to use them, and then you just don't know the cards that
You've not picked one, have you? Okay. I think you should start.
What? Oh my god, this is so nice. One of my favorite. This handwriting is very high cholesterol. What?
I'm not quite sure that's kind, but okay.
Okay, look at how much effort was put into this handwriting. Honestly, if my handwriting was compared to this, it would look like chickens have just trampled over a pile of mud and then walked over a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Then eaten by a dog, pooped out, then eaten by a dog again.
I mean, we can go to the questions now.
Do you think if clone you see what I'm saying? This is such high cholesterol. Okay. Do you think if
I also can't. The people who wrote our questions need to be to go back to story.
Do you think if clone were real, there be an ethical concern about them? I had a stroke reading. If should clone also be protected by law? Then again, yes. Okay, so let's say that the original person dies, then a clone is made in their place. Yeah, they should be given the same rights as the original person. But if a clone, it's not the same person. But if a clone is made and it's still the same person, same brain, same spirit, they should have the exact same rights as the original person. But then again, if you mass produce clones of yourself, you could just create a numerous amount of slaves that will do your bidding. I'm getting too serious. Let's go.
Yeah, but I mean, it's quite an interesting perspective. Would I go for cloning? I honestly wouldn't, and I'm not saying it's bad or it's not. I'm just saying, for me, I don't know. Human beings are so beautiful and so unique.
Yeah. The ethical concern about cloning is if someone is cloned with the exact same memories, how would you know that you're the clone? What if you think that because it's all the same memories, all the same experiences, and then you're told you're a clone, return to the laboratory you lab rat. It would be heartbreaking. Imagine if me and you are just clones right now, living in a world created by the originals to observe what the clones would have done. That would be very like weird.
It will be.
Because for you, you know that you're the original, but you're not.
Yeah.
It's like this paradox with infinitely ending clones. That would be a really good movie. And then the title would be something stupid like Clone Wars. No, Clone Wars is actually a really good movie. I recommend you go see it. I'm looking for a stupid name that has the word clone in it.
Colonialization, like colonialization. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And of course, we can now go to a short break where we will see something that will be shown by Omar. Until next time, the next segment and part of the show.
And after we finish, we will go to his question. Yeah.
Toto News, making children visible.
Ain't you feeling cold, Maya?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Then why'd you come up without a sweater? I mean, it's kind of cloudy. Next time, come with a sweater, please.
Hey guys.
Right?
Oh, Amara, you didn't sleep?
I'm calling it quits, guys.
Wait. Why?
Is it your mom?
No, it's not that. This isn't going to happen. We have 20 followers. 20. And tomorrow it's Christmas Eve, so what's the point?
I mean, honestly, that's 20 people who absolutely love us. That's more than the number of cousins that remember my birthday, and I'm related to them.
Yeah. Can't you not just choose your main TikTok account?
I'm under contract, so I don't own it fully.
Okay, I've got it. How about you call one of your influencer friends? You know, one of the big dogs. Someone who can actually make this blog. I mean, you've got those connections. Why not just take advantage of them?
Yeah, you've been out there in the influencer world for a time now. You must be knowing some big names out there that might just help us.
Yeah, I mean, you've been playing in the minor leagues for so long. I feel like it's technically time for you to jump into the big leagues, the game, you know? I mean, I'm basically just a funny guy with like 0 followers on TikTok. But you're like the Beyonce of TikTok. I mean, you've got power.
You know,
just use it.
You must be knowing some big names out there that might just help us.
Yeah, I think I have the perfect person in mind. Hey girl.
Hey girl, what's up?
Nothing much. How are you?
Everything's good. I'm here living the dream, full of my lights and glam. You know, just another day in Glam City.
Wow, sounds like you're having a blast.
Yeah, you know it. So, what's up?
I need your help. I feel like nothing is working. My followers won't budge, and my accounts are stuck at 20.
Wait, hold up. What's going on? I thought you were killing it on TikTok.
What's up with the 20 followers?
I created a new account and I've been trying to raise money for Christmas for the street kids to make their holiday special, but it's not working. My growing and the donations are zero.
Wait, girl, you're doing all this and
And that's what I said. And that's what I said when she asked what I would do if she would turn into a worm. You know, it was so fun. It was scary. And then when the wizard appeared, like, very scary. Anyways, we are back. If you're watching the stream, hope you like that. Yeah, I have you talk.
I think I was just waiting for you because my mind is still in the movie when you're looking at the different superstars that were doing the movie, and they like I saw them there very serious acting and doing all those kinds of things, and I think this is one of the few things that really touches my heart, especially as someone who has a heart for children and young people, seeing them get into these spaces, into film and into the media and doing all of these kinds of things. I was actually telling Omar we should get the movie screened. We're going to talk about this. We're going to ensure you guys don't just get the snippet of it, but we get a whole movie of it. Yeah.
By the way, if you wait, where is the movie gonna be found?
Omar is gonna tell us at the end of this.
If you want to watch this school day, you will be. Wait, what's the movie called?
The whole
So guys, I actually have a mic here.
You have a mic.
Yes.
Omar.
So what's up, my peeps? Yeah. Of course, I gotta come in, So yes, we will get the movie screened. I know people can't see me here, but yeah, we will get the movie screened, of course.
Okay.
Maybe tell people where they would want us to have the stream. Maybe where should the stream be? No, not the stream. The screening be basically where we should we have it so that they can be able to access it. And also, I think maybe we've come back from a break. Maybe we can do a random question and then go to the conversation. What do you think?
Sure.
Let me
Yeah.
describe
To
to you
leave a
what
random
Omar
question.
looks like right
Random
now.
question.
Omar has headphones with words on it.
And he combed his hair for the first time.
Yeah, I was so shocked. I did not notice that at all. Then he has a blue jacket and a
Yeah.
button-up T-shirt.
Yeah.
He's 6'7", by the way.
I think it's like 4'9", but it's fine. Either way, let's go to the
I
next.
tell you, you glaze your producers so that they give you more smocha.
Okay.
See, he's 6 feet tall,
Yeah.
nonchalant and majestic.
6'9", yeah.
Mm.
6'7", yeah.
Yes, the stories that you have been told about him are watered down.
Yes.
They are amazing. He once threw a bomb
Yeah.
into the air, killed 5,000 people, and then the bomb exploded. But
Omar, don't do that again.
R.I.P. to Chuck Norris. Honestly, his death was honestly sad.
Yeah. But it's a good thing. I mean, he was one of the people who I can say lived in purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his pure purpose was testosterone.
Either way, to the next question. Someone is asking, is social media development of the modern or in the modern world bringing up colonialism in the modern aspect? So we've got a few buzzwords. The first one is social media development. And social media development is basically the advancements that we're getting every single day in social media. I mean, right now we've got very many social media platforms. You have Instagram, TikTok, all of them. And also inside of the platforms, we're getting algorithms and other things which are basically changing how social media works, right? And then we also have modern world. Modern world is a world that we live in and the world of the future. And then we also have colonialism. You want to tell us what colonialism is?
So, colonial.
Colonialism, yeah.
Art has a lot of L's and R's.
It's okay.
So, hold on.
Yeah. So basically, that's what the question.
Colonialism.
Okay. Colonialism. Yeah.
So that word
Someone might be
is
okay.
when like bad people are going to impersonate other people. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, but I feel as if that's basically
I was
the
not
concept.
paying attention in the history class, let me be honest. But to put it in short, colonialism is when Jesus Christ, I spent so much brain power trying to figure out that joke. Like, that joke took so much effort
At
and
least
nobody
I laughed.
laughed.
I mean, I did.
So colonialism is when let me explain to this in a way that a 7-year-old can understand.
Yeah.
Long time ago in like the 1800s, when the British came to African countries, they kidnapped people. They used the big scary guns and the big scary cannons to go and douche people,
Yeah.
and they basically colonized. You can't describe a word with the same word, so took over the country
And
with force.
Yeah. So I mean, somebody maybe was wondering, is colonialism related to the colon? So as we have had, not. No.
What's a
it is not.
colon?
Colon is like your digestive tract.
Am I the only one who thought a colon was those things that hold stuff up? Like a colon. A colon. A colon.
Column.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Either way, the question is, do you think the social media development in the modern world is bringing up colonialism? So I mean, colonialism here, because I don't think people are going to come with guns on a social media and say, give me your gold, you know? But I think for me, people who will not harness the power of social media will be the one under colonization. The ones who will not embrace it, the one who will choose to fear it. For example, if I look at like colonialism back then, the families that, how do I say this? The families that were able to look at that because it was a challenge and look at it not just as a challenge but position themselves well, they were able to get things from that. Others got wealth, land, all those kinds of things. So I feel as if it's the same thing even with this kind of colonialism, as you guys are saying. People who are going to harness the power, because basically instead of us worrying about other people feeding content that will colonize people, how about we create content that will be safe for people and good for people? Yeah. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yes. I have nothing to say about that. On to our next topic, which is what?
Which is Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris was one of the greatest humans alive. He will forever be remembered in the history books and in the movie and television network. Even though I have never watched one of his movies, I have heard of his glory by other mouths.
Yeah. Okay, and I feel as if Chuck, even when you're growing up, I mean, I'm sorry guys, but from where I come from, we used to call him Jack Norris. I mean, basically, it's because we grew up watching. We grew up, and you know, for us, it was how DJ Afra and other people pronounce his name, or Kemoda, or some other stuff around. I mean, I am that old, yeah. But either way, I think that was really, really important. Now, I was watching. I mean, I've been online and I've been seeing some campaign called Tuko Cardi. You know what that is?
I have not the slightest idea.
Okay.
I literally just tried to do that thing for
Yeah.
and then literally oxygen came out. Not even carbon, just 100%. Wait, what's the the chemical thingy for oxygen.
21. 21.
21. What's 9 plus 10? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The silence is deafening. See, someone makes a joke.
Either way, we can go on. What was I saying before I was interrupted by AJ?
I'm sorry for interrupting.
About Tukokadi. Yeah. So let me tell you about Tukokadi. So Tukokadi is, we are a few months to the general elections, right?
We have an election.
Yeah, next
Wait,
year.
election.
Yeah.
I was so scared because imagine, you see all the problems that have came with Nani. Like it's not even problems because someone a higher being allowed Ruto to become president, so there must have been a reason for him to become president. And again, I remember 2022 like it was 4 seconds ago. I remember people going for Mandamano. In fact, Eric went for Mandamano. My mom went for Mandamano.
Wow.
My grandparents told me I come to Nakuru, I stay for a few weeks so that I don't go for Mandamano. It was very scary, and it was because so many people, like even someone from my church died. It was really sad.
Yeah.
A few pointless kills were made, and a lot of the problems that I had then, I realized that those problems are useless. So Mandamano kind of helped me.
And I think that is why the Tukokadi is to ensure that we can be able, even as children and young people, that we can be able to kind of take our nation to where we need to. Because I feel as if a government that kills its people is not a good government. And I think that's why we are saying the Tukokadi, because even in the past, young people don't vote. They don't register for voting. They don't register for voting. They don't show up on that day. But I think 2027 is going to be very revolutionary, even for the younger people and our younger audiences. They can be able to see that our ballot papers can be able to change the trajectory of our nation. So this is just, I feel as if the Tukokadi and even us going to cast our ballots is and our whatever is because of it's still a form of demonstration, still a form of protest, but now protest with direction. Yeah.
You said the government wasn't nice and kind. Whoa, I am sorry for that car crash that nobody saw on December. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We all have the right of free speech, and let me turn this into an ad. Here at Toto News, we give children any child that comes, black, white, Asian, normal, all of them. We give them rights of free speech,
Yeah. And of course, that reminds me, we will be doing this Autiza2 training in Nakuru. And
what?
Yeah, I'll be doing one in Nakuru.
Come on. No, I won't be able to go for this.
You can. And stay over.
At what time?
At 9 in the morning.
Why did I say at what time? At what date?
Omar, at what date?
What's up, everybody? I'm back.
Combo in the house,
Combo 6 in the house, of course. We'll be having it for the one for Nakuru from 15th all the way to 17th of April 2026, and then of course we have one in. But then for the Nakuru one, for the 15th to 17th, basically what will be happening is that is where the Sautizet will be taking place. And then after that, we will have the Toto Creatives pop-up that will be happening on the 18th. So I would advise people to come on that 18th because the 15th to 17th one is targeting specific people, unfortunately. But yes, so if they can come on the 18th one, so they just tell them just to stay. Oh yeah, they can hear. So just to be alert on our social media platforms. We will be advertising we'll be advertising the tickets for them to come for the Toto Creatives pop-up. That will be for everyone, whoever is interested in Nakuru. So my Nakuru peeps, We coming. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Hold on. Isn't my phone supposed to disappear? What? This is such a bummer. I thought my face disappeared. Now I just look like I hold my phone over my. I look so stupid.
Either way.
Anyways,
Okay.
I thought
All right, and we will be going to another short commercial break, and we're going to be playing something for you guys. Until next time. Okay, until next segment.
What if there are floods? If it rains a lot and
Toto
water
News,
starts to rise,
making
the Kenya
children
Red Cross
visible.
says your first job is to move to a high, like a hill or rise. Even water that is not very deep can be dangerous if it's moving. Never walk or drive through floods water. Water can move fast and hide things like sharp objects, broken roads, or fallen electric wires. If water enters your home, turn off the electricity at the main switch to stay safe. Do not play near rivers, streams, or drains. If you must step into water, use a stick to check how deep the water is first. Listen to radio, TV, or adult for updates on the weather and instructions. If there is danger, call the Kenyan Red Cross hotline 1199 for help. What do you do if there are floods? If it rains a lot and water starts to rise, the Kenyan Red Cross says your first job is to move to a higher ground like a hill or upstairs. Even water that is not very deep can be dangerous if it's moving. Never walk or drive through floods water. Water can move fast and hide things like sharp objects, broken roads, or fallen electric wires. If water enters your home, turn off the electricity at the main switch to stay safe. Do not play near rivers, streams, or drains. If you must step into water, use a stick to check how deep the water is first. Listen to radio, TV, or adult for updates on the weather and instructions. If there is danger, call the Kenyan Red Cross hotline 1199 for help. What if school also helped you learn real digital skills for future jobs? On March 5th, 2026, leaders in Nairobi, Kenya, launched a new training program to help young people gain practical skills for work.
Apprentices spend 3 weeks per month training on the job, under company mentors, and 1 week in a vocational center. The program runs for 2 years and leads to a national accredited NITA Level 5 qualification.
Kenya stands at a defining moment in its skills development journey. His Excellency the President William Samoei Ruto has consistently emphasized that Kenya must rise to the level of the world's most advanced economies within his generation.
The goal is to help young people build digital and technical skills so they can find jobs, create businesses, and innovate in Kenya's growing digital economy.
this life that I hold today, I will die to.
Is the report over?
We're back.
So as you have heard,
The floods.
yes, the floods are very bad and they kill people.
Yeah.
So stay in your house, and if your house is flooding, eat fish because the fish will swim through your house.
All right.
Very
What a
smart.
quite interesting perspective. But then also to kind of get into a deep dive in the issues of the floods. I think we've been having floods since the start of the month, and it has been quite very, I don't want to say interesting month because we've had a lot of people dying and a lot of people being displaced. The other day we saw the Nairobi governor and also the Water Resources Department issuing an evacuation notice to some people around the Nairobi Dam. And when you're looking at all of that, I think this is a time that we're going through. Of course, it's because of things like climate change, and then how that climate change results to heavy rainfall. Like we usually receive around 300 millimeters of rain in a whole year, and in there is a single day that it rained 30. That's I don't know if you can remember a certain Friday.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I love this really interesting perspective. I was watching this video on climate change, and it said that we are still in the ice age. Technically, we've just taken a short break, around 3,000 year break. That where it's warm, cause an ice age is basically like it's not. It doesn't mean that the entire Earth is covered. It just means that both of the poles are covered with ice. And like if you go back around 10,000 years, no ice. So ice age, like, yeah, still it's fala bagasts me. Nobody
Yeah.
clip that.
Yeah, fella before. Okay, but either way, I think what we're trying to say is, if you, for example, you see there's a lot of rain, kindly contact your parent. If there's something that needs you to move to higher ground, let's also listen to the higher authorities, and also to the higher authorities. I think sometimes it's not fair when you tell people, move out, guys, and go wherever you guys want. Just to also give people that kind of how do I say this? Tell people where they're going. They're not just going. You're not just telling them move out, move out. Where are they going? What are the measures in place? In here in Nairobi, we don't even have a rescue team, so the government should do that. And then the other day we saw the I know I'm getting a bit political, but I'm sorry, guys. You can slot me out in the next one.
The other day, I just remembered, like when I was 5, and we were watching Citizen, this show with my grandfather. Me and my grandfather loved to watch this show about Noah. It was like a live action show about Noah and Noah's Ark. It was very cool.
Yeah.
But the one thing I found funny is how the villain got there. Cause okay, so as everyone is dying in a flood, this guy kills his wife, kills his daughter, enters a boat, and he's just drifting around on that boat.
Quite interesting.
It's quite funny to me.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, it's really cruel, but at that time it was quite funny. Because how do you leave your entire family behind to drown?
Yeah.
And you're just there. Dun, 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 dun. Row,
Da-da-da-da.
row your boat on the vast ocean. Merrily, 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 merrily. Yeah.
Roll by the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, and as we've heard, row your boat. I mean, that reminds me. The other day, people are rowing boats here at CBD. Quite unfortunate. Yeah.
Honestly, one of my. I think I just lost the plot.
Yeah. Either way, we think we can go on to the last set of questions. Last set of questions.
So to minimize everything, why did we pick the? You know what? Here you can have it, ladies first. So
Interesting.
to minimize what we've said so far, the floods are bad.
Yeah.
The floods are very high cholesterol, and police should like try the Sunday best, and if they already are trying the Sunday best, thank you for your service.
Yeah,
But then why do people say thank you for your service?
because it's kind.
Yeah, but imagine an old military general named Timothy being complimented by some random about them getting trauma, and all they can say is thank you.
Thank
So
you.
so you give them like a parade, like specifically for them. Like, the way people have floats.
I understand.
That would be really cool.
And I would like to read the first question. Who is your favorite musician? Who's your favorite musician? Who's your favorite musician?
I have no idea. Honestly, I listen to not a lot of music, but when I listen to music, I listen to music for like 4 minutes.
Okay.
The longest playlist I have on Spotify is 2 songs. So, those 2 songs are very close to my heart.
They are.
There was a time in my life. I still do like him very much. Wi-Fi Skeleton, one of the best music creators, in my opinion. I hope he continues his eternal slumber, and yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, so I think for me, I also have I can say this is my music type, because basically I have like seasons, and in these seasons I have, like, for example, last day I was listening to this song by a lady from Kenya called Kirsten Bogo. She sang the song, "Come to the Father, His arms are open."
Well, I have trauma for that song. In 2024, every single Saturday, I would wake up and my mom would be blasting that song maximum volume. And when I heard that song, I knew we were cleaning the entire house. Aki, I would wake up and hear, "Come to the Father." Then I would go back to bed. Like, even if I what's it called? Waking up, like I've been like, I'm gonna wake up right now.
Yeah.
I hear. And the thing about that song is that it sounds like a cartoon show, like the intro to a really popular cartoon that I like.
Yeah.
So I wake up, I think my sister is watching it to get spoilers. I walk into the room, and instead of hearing "Gado Kido, Inishua Kaishi," I hear "Come to the."
Yeah. And I think right now I'm in a season of understanding people, and right now I'm listening to some songs, a song genre which is not even from Kenya, it's from the Philippines.
What's a Philip?
There's a nation called the Philippines.
Then Philip, one of Jesus's messengers.
Yeah, like Filipinos. You see the way you have Kenyans, you also have Filipinos.
What's a Filipino?
That's like it's like a Kenyan but from Asia. How do I say that? It's like there's a country called the Philippines. The people of the Philippines are called Filipino. By the way, this is statistics. 90% of all Filipinos sing.
El que no quer cagar is piano.
No, that is more Mexican. Yeah. But it's because they have a culture of singing togetherness, karaoke, arts. It's a very art embracing country. Before people can talk, they can sing. The
first language I learned was Nigerian.
Really?
Yeah, because my aunt used to watch these Nigerian shows with me.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I learned Nigerian, then I forgot Nigerian to learn English and all those other subjects. Because my mom put me in school early so that I wouldn't learn Nigerian as my main subject.
Okay.
Like my main thingy.
Okay.
Because I remember this very distinct point in my life. My sister was speaking Malawian. She was like, "Mudivanji, benimkudinji." I was speaking Nigerian.
Quite sure that is South African. Okay.
My mom was speaking in Kikuyu. So it was all of these languages. I just quit and learned English.
Yeah, I mean that is quite. And then I think the kind of music that I'm listening right now is more of people related. Like I can sing one of the songs. Mahikna inti hita. I also don't know what they're saying, but I know they're celebrating love and
If
celebrating
music
different
is
people.
good, it will touch your heart.
I know, right?
You know, like I don't even care if music has every single curse word in the English word alphabet. If it sounds amazing, like if
No,
it
let's
has,
not listen to
no,
songs.
I personally really like music if it has a beat, cause
Okay.
I'll ignore every single word and just focus on Nini. Cause I don't know why, but for me, if someone curses, it flies over my head.
Okay,
Think
so I think for the kids that are watching us, it is very
Don't
important.
curse. Cursing is for the devil. If you curse, then repent this right second. Anyways, let's go to my question. What is your favorite planet on plane on? I don't get this question. This is very high cholesterol writing. What's this word?
I think it's place. Oh, what's your favorite place on earth?
The fridge.
Oh that is.
It's a very good place to think. You know, I have my best idea standing there.
Yeah.
You know, you're just standing there and then you realize what. My
Okay.
second favorite place is my room
Yeah.
because that's where I get the most rest.
Okay.
And my third favorite place is the couch.
Okay. I just noticed I don't have a favorite place.
What? I'm so sad. Make
know,
a favorite.
right?
There's this book called Vinland Saga. It has a quote that I love. It's like if you are looking for a perfect world and you don't find it, I'll build that perfect world for you. So build for yourself your favorite
I will
place.
build a safe place for myself and a good place. Yeah. I think I've sung too much today.
I have a second one.
Yeah.
What is your favorite point? Who is writing in this high cholesterol handwriting? What is this word?
Perfect.
Perfect.
What does your
what
perfect
does your
day-
perfect
okay.
day look like?
Okay.
Okay. So I
In
wake
1 minute, 30 seconds actually.
Okay, so I wake up 1 minute and 30 seconds.
No, like.
So I wake up, I eat cereal. There's no school. There was no school yesterday. There's no school tomorrow. And I'm just there eating cereal, watching any show of my liking. Instead of watching that show, I'm just scrolling on my phone. Then in the middle of the day, my friends come, pick me up, and yeah. I can't describe everything in my perfect day because there's no such thing as perfect except from me. And yeah. What does your perfect day
My
look
perfect
like?
day. My perfect day is complicated because I wake up at around maybe 6, 7ish, because sometimes I have classes at 8, right? So I wake no, so I wake up and then maybe I'll take Uber Boda to school, and then after school I have sometimes classes like for 3 hours. All of my classes are 3 hours, so maybe from 8 to 11, and then after 8 to 11 I'll have a break between 10 to 11 to 2, where I can now do something, maybe go grab breakfast because I don't cook in the morning, go grab breakfast or go get something, and then after that come back to school for classes from 2, and then from 11 to 2, those 3 hours I use them to get lunch, get breakfast, or try to catch up with a few things. What else? After that stage, I also after 2 to 5 I have classes, and then after that I have to go home. That's why I don't have a favorite place, because my life is either way. We don't complain.
Anyways, but the borders are dangerous. Eat
But they're
spaghetti with milk and have a good day, cause our stream is ending. Bye.
Either way, before we say bye, it has been nice having you guys. Remember to go and watch the movie at the one that we did, and also remember to stay safe, especially with the rains. If you see the waters rising, please, you are advised to seek places of higher ground. And also there are also helpline numbers that you can be able to do that. Please stay safe. We need to see you on the next stream. Until next time, bye.
Don't forget